Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're talking about Anthem. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and salutations. Today, it's Fashion Javelins. Let's get to it. So the team at Bioware has updated us with cosmetics and what is going on in the realm of cosmetics for Anthem and for your Javelins. Now, they mainly spoke about and showed the Ranger in particular, but they did show a little bit, very little bit about all four, so you can kind of see what customizations you can get into. Now, they did not talk about how to unlock the different cosmetics or if there's a price tied to it. Now, originally, when they originally revealed Anthem, they said that all the cosmetic items would be earnable in-game. That may have changed, and that is just a guess, that some of them will be unlockable in the game by playing through and doing certain things, or randomly getting them in the game. So certain activities that you do will unlock certain things, and then just randomly getting it as a drop was originally how you were supposed to be able to unlock it. Or if you wanted the immediate gratification, you could use the premium currency, or i.e. real money, to unlock cosmetics. Now, I think they may have backpedaled a little bit on that. We won't know until a little bit closer to launch if that is indeed the case. So not all the cosmetics will be available as soon as you open up and start playing the game. Some of them you'll have to earn. More than likely, some of them, if you really want it, you'll have to buy. So let's get to it. So, at its base level, each Javelin has a certain look. And you can change the colors and the types of material that each one uses. So each section more or less has three parts to it, three bases, three layers, whatever you want to call them. So that gives you three textures, three colors to work with. You can have fabric, you could have metal, different patterns with that, and types of different looks. So you have a large variety, and it looks like it's a very robust system where you can modify your Javelin and the way it looks. Now, doing this aspect is only how it looks and not how it plays. So you can do whatever you want and it'll still play exactly the same. You won't affect your power by changing any of this. This is purely cosmetic. All the power is going to be on your weapons, your gear mods, your armor. So different slots for power, and that is completely separate than how you look. So you can look however you want, and your power will not be reflected in that look. So overall, good. Now you can also change the overall appearance of your Javelin by making yourself look more dirty, new, clean but not new, etc. So different looks, and it's an overall theme on the different layers that you're wearing, the different colors, and fabric versus metal. Whereas fabric will tend to pick up dirt easier, metal will not shine as brightly. So kind of neat. Each section, your arms, legs, chest, and helmet, can be replaced with a different piece. So you're still a Ranger, Interceptor, Storm, or Colossus, but different pieces will give you a different look. So even if you have a team of 4 Colossus or Storm or Rangers, they won't look exactly the same. They could look vastly different, although the frame will be essentially the same. So you're not going to have a lightweight Colossus. You're not going to have a big, well, I don't think, a big heavyweight Ranger. But the colors used, the materials, the arm and chest piece and helmet and leg piece, those all contribute to making your Javelin unique. Additionally, they have vinyls. You can think of it as stickers. So, in addition to your color scheme and materials that you use and want to use on your Javelin, you have these vinyls, which will give your Javelin a certain theme. So they showed off N7, and they said more than likely other Bioware franchises will have some sort of shout out within the game, either Easter eggs or vinyls or what have you. Loadouts. Now, loadouts seem to be kind of an overarching save file. So not only are your weapons and mods kept in your loadout, but also your cosmetics. So if you have only one type of weapon and ability loadout that you use all the time, but you want different cosmetics, you can have different cosmetics in different loadouts, and then the same weapons and same abilities for each one. So if you feel like silver and gold as one loadout and kind of a rust red in another, you can do that. So overall, there is virtually limitless options. Now, obviously, depending on how they present and unlock each feature, will limit how much diversity you have at any given time. So in addition to the paint, so the color and the material type and the different helmets and arm pieces and leg pieces and chest pieces that you can have, and different wear states, new and dirty and clean. And in addition to vinyls or stickers that you can put on your Javelins, you also have unique animations. So you have a victory pose, which at the end of a mission that your team will kind of do some sort of pose. I don't know if there's a kind of like a screen capture at the end where you have the victory pose and then you have all the summary information or what that entails. Could be kind of interesting. You have your introduction animation. So when you join someone, you'll come in, flexing or whatever it happens to be. And there's the default, and then there's ones that you can buy or earn. And then you have different emotes. Personally, I kind of like the flare. I think it has some utility to it as well as looking kind of neat. And then they showed off a whole bunch of different ones as well. And still in the early stages, because that's something that they're going to be looking at more towards closer to release. And obviously they will be adding to these things as the game moves forward, even after release. So something to look at now and something to look forward to as the game progresses and as the game evolves. Now, it should be noted that weapons are separate issues than the cosmetics that are for the armor. Now, weapons, there will be some modifications that you can make to it, but relatively minor, and that hasn't been finalized yet. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to ring the bell before you leave to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. And thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.